A very warm welcome to one and all present here, respected teachers, dear alumni. It's a wonderful feeling of joy to have so many of our alumni come here to celebrate the 40 glorious years of our alumni, right? And what is noteworthy is there is one particular alumni here who, the generations of alumni that we're all sitting out here, there's one alumni who's a father, is an alumni, the son and daughter is also an alumni here. Brigadier Suresh, a shout out to you and your family. A generation within the family of alumni right here. Let's make sure this evening we all gather together, speak to each other and understand where we all stand. This is an occasion where this gives us an opportunity to meet different batches, different generations of alumni. Thank you, Balu sir, the president, for being at the helm and helping us get this forward. We'll begin the evening's program with an invocation song by the teacher, and the students of the alumni will present the school prayer. I request all of you to stand up for the invocation. And if possible, please do continue to stand as the children sing the school prayer. And a single second of nostalgia, I think that definitely can be done by us. Thank you. Thank you, students. Thank you, all of you. May I invite the dignitaries onto the stage, the makeshift stage that we have here. To begin with, I'd like to invite our respected principal, Mr. Sendhil, to come forward and take his place. Next, may I invite our guest of honor, our ex-principal, Mr. Manickaswamy, to come and take his place. Thank you so much, sir. It is an honor to have you back here. And now, our chief guest for tonight, Mr. Satyanarayana. We're truly honored to have you amongst us. Please join us. May I also request the President of Alumni to join the dignitaries on stage. It is wonderful to see the popularity and the claps, the applause for Mr. Manickaswamy, and I'm sure it's truly well deserved. It's truly well deserved. We're really happy to have you here, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Satyanarayana, and thank you, sir, Sendhil, sir, for accommodating the alumni day today. May I have the president of our Alumni Association for the welcome address. Before he starts, I'll start with my routine reminders. Those of you who have not registered, please go ahead and register before the end of the day today. We'd love to have all of the attendees having registered. Then who have not registered, please register yourself, and I'll keep reminding in intervals about the registration. So if you don't want me to continue this, please go and register yourself. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Respected Principal KVIIT, Mr. Sendhil Kumar, respected Chief Guest, Dr. Professor Satyanarayana, Director of IIT Tirupati and also alumnus of KVIIT, respected Guest of Honor, Dr. Manickaswamy, former Principal of KVIIT, and currently he is the Executive Director, Academics, Don Bosco Kalvi Solai Educational Services. Good evening and a warm welcome to the teachers past and present, KVIIT staff members and my dear alumni. It gives me great pleasure in welcoming you all to the 40th year Ruby celebrations of our Alumni Association. Our Alumni Association has been working with the school, and in the last 40 years, we have carried out innumerable projects for the benefit of the school and the students. KVIIT Alumni Association is the best run alumni association among the KVs in India. Today we have gathered here to relive those fond memories of our school and be amongst our teachers and fellow alumni. On the occasion of the 40th year of the Alumni Association, we are releasing a t-shirt souvenir. All those interested, please get one. They are being sold at a very nominal rate. We also ask all those who have come here to register themselves as the alumni member for a mere 100 rupees. Once again, I welcome each and everyone who have come here today. We have a podcast of some of our former teachers and principals which will present during the program. Before that, there will be a variety entertainment by the children of the KV, and thereafter dinner will be served. Thank you all. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Vande Mataram.
Thank you, sir. It is now time to honor our dignitaries for joining us this evening. May I request Mr. Balu, Mr. Ravi and Mr. Venkatraman to do the honors to honor our dignitaries with the mementos for gracing the occasion today. Thank you, sir. Mr. Venkatraman will be honoring our Principal, Mr. Sendhil. He is also the Chairman of our Alumni Association. Mr. Ravi will be honoring Dr. Manickaswamy. Thank you all of you. Thank you, sir. And there's a slight change in the program. After the principal's address, we will have our children performing because they all have to leave early. So there's a slight shift in the change of the program that we have already shared. So please, after his address, we'll see the children, the students perform for all of us. Thank you.
A pleasant good evening to one and all present here. Most honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Professor Satyanarayana, Director, Tirupati IIT, Dr. Manickaswamy, the Executive Director of Don Bosco and former Principal of KVIIT IIT, and my dear brother, President of the Alumni Association, Mr. Balasubramaniam, and all the office bearers of the Alumni Association, and the stalwarts produced by KVIIT, the pillars of KVIIT once upon a time, who made the platform. Today, we are able to stand comfortably. So many teachers are here. They are the one made this building so strong and could make so many people excel in different walks of life. And Honorable Murali sir, retired Additional Commissioner, KVS, wonderful academician, who was once upon a time teacher in this Vidyalaya, and all the other guests for this alumni evening. Really, it's a proud moment for me to stand before you. And I can proudly say that this is the only alumni association in Kendriya Vidyalaya which was registered and having 80G. And this association, which takes care of the Vidyalaya like their own. Whenever I could meet any alumni, they speak volume about this Vidyalaya, and they don't speak just like that. They speak with the belongingness and the attachment with the Vidyalaya. And this is the unique feature of this Vidyalaya, I can say. Many people, they would have completed their schooling before my birth. And the batches, those who are here, in front of them, I am nowhere. And all these stalwarts, those who are here, gathered here, either online or physically present over here, they came to our Vidyalaya to see and meet their friends. It's a wonderful feelings. And I could see in the faces the way in which they interact with each other and the memories which they cherish. Really, it's a golden opportunity for us to see you all together here in this Vidyalaya. On behalf of Kendriya Vidyalaya IIT Chennai, I assure you all, whatever the possible support required for the Alumni Association, it will be given by us, as how Dr. Manickaswamy nurtured this association and taken all the support from every one of you all. He used to say, just you ask them, they will give, like, as he says, don't hesitate, like. The same way, now also I started, last week I asked Balasubramaniam sir, we need immediately few UPS for the CCTV cameras. One of the switch got burnt because of the power fluctuation. He said, okay, do it, like. So, I take this opportunity to thank you all for giving us that right to ask you whatever the things which is needed for this Vidyalaya development. So, on behalf of Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan and my own behalf, on behalf of KVIIT Chennai staff and students, I sincerely place on record the love, affection and gratitude for all your overwhelming support to nurture this Vidyalaya. If you think that things will happen, yes, government organization, the things will roll on bit slowly. But with your support, we are able to do whatever the necessary we could provide to the children immediately. You are providing us a wonderful support, whatever that. One day, Mr. Ravichandran, just he came, he met me, he was asking, what do you want? The previous day, our exam department computers were not working. I just told him, sir, today morning as soon as I reached the office, I got a complaint that the systems were not working. He said, okay, we will provide computers. Immediately he gave 2 computers to us. This is how the alumni support us. And similarly, I should say, our Suresh Kumar sir, Brigadier Suresh Kumar sir, he came one day, we were sitting and talking, he was asking me about what I can do for the Vidyalaya. I just took him and I showed him that, sir, this children park, something we have to do. Immediately he took photo and he sent to his friends, he said, whatever the budget, you please make it, we will do that, like. That is how the things were provided to us. And the classes, we wanted to make it to smart classrooms. I asked the Alumni Association, sir, what best we can do? Then immediately 1974 batch, they said, sir, we will donate one class, we will make it smart class. Then sir, next day phoned up, no, we got some more money, we will bring 2. Because we were planning for 1, but we got many people donated more than what required. So we will give you 2, like. Then 1984 batch came. They came out with, sir, we will provide 4. So likewise, I got nearly 7 interactive panels before IIT make these classes into, all the classrooms into smart classes. Really, it's overwhelming support which we are getting from the Alumni Association. And on behalf of KVS, I place on record my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you, and I assure you all that whatever the possible support, always we will give you, and the infrastructure and all the facilities, whatever you want, please come forward to make use of it for whatever the activities the Alumni Association would like to conduct. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. When I say this, I'm sure I'm saying this on behalf of the entire alumni community. We truly enjoy being a part and doing whatever we can do to give back to the institution that has shaped us to be who we are. So thank you so much for giving us opportunities, and I'm sure there will be many, many more opportunities for us to get together and serve the community and give back to the institution. Thank you. It's heartening to see the backbenchers out there, an increase in attendance from the younger generation. Thank you so much for coming in. It's truly special because we've always wondered when the next generation is going to come and take up. So thank you so much for coming. A huge shout out. Clap for yourselves, please. Thank you. May I now invite the school team. They have organized a cultural program for us. There are two programs. The first one is going to be a classical dance, and the second is going to be a surprise element which is going to take us down the memory lane, a trip down the memory lane. So may I now welcome the cultural team, please. I think now we have a bunch of boys ready to take us down the memory lane. If any of you feel like joining them, I'm sure you can go ahead. If not, at least tap and clap for them. Thank you. Definitely deserves a huge round of applause. I'd request all of you to put your hands together again. Because it's not easy to adapt to what we used to think were great steps back then. You can't expect children of this generation to adapt and then present it in front of all of us. I think they definitely deserve a huge round of applause. On back to serious business here. Can we have the, may I welcome the chief guest, Mr. Satyanarayana, to come and address the gathering.
Good evening, everyone. The current principal, Mr. Sendhil Kumar, the former principal, Mr. Manickaswamy, the president of the Alumni Association, Balasubramaniam, our old teachers, my fellow alumni, and maybe some students are here. You know, when you come back to school, everyone still feel they're back in the school days, so backbenchers keep talking and shouting and so on, right? uh, so, uh, and we have IIT professors sitting there, right, who are behaving like students now. The guy in the red shirt there. Yeah. So good evening, everyone. It's such a pleasure to be here. I feel so awkward being called chief guest for this event. As an alumnus, I've been associated with this school from 1969, when I came to this school as a student in 3rd class. Okay, and then I belonged to the first 10+2 batch when the transformation happened from 11th class to 12th class. We have people who studied till 11th class like Ravi, Bala, Bhujangarao, all this, Suresh, Ram. So all these guys were the guys who studied till 11th, but then we were the first 10+2 batch. And then, so that was back in, I finished in 79. So there is no 78 batch in the school because 77 was 11th batch and then +2 came. So it was a 79 batch. And the school history has been really extraordinary. You know, it used to be those days, the Cadbury's quiz contest. The team used to be from IIT, KVIIT at the national level. They used to be winning. People like Rajiv Menon and all these were part of the team. And then my association with the school came back. You know, when I came back after finishing my PhD in US, came back, did my BTech here in IIT Madras, went on to finish my MS PhD and then came back in 91. Then Professor Rao, PV Rao, caught hold of me one day and said, you need to come and start working with the alumni in the school. So 92, I think he pulled me into the Alumni Association. And those were the formative years of the Alumni Association. We have to really appreciate the effort that Mr. PV Rao took in bringing everyone together. And I was hoping to see him here, but I feel he's feeling a little frail. So you start feeling old when your teachers are not here anymore. Many of them, Mrs. Hoon, who was the principal for a number of years when we were here, right? And many of them, and they're not, some of them are still, Miss Uma, all these people whom we still associate with. And then I came back, 92, I started getting involved in the Alumni Association. And initial years it was tough because we would come and say we want to do something for the school, and the principal said, why are these people coming and saying they want to do for school, something for the school? They have some hidden agenda. They probably want some seats here, they want something, otherwise why will these people come and, because they've not had this experience of alumni just coming and doing things without expecting something back, right? So every principal, and you know in the KV system, the principal gets transferred every 3 years, 4 years. So we have to work with every principal. Every principal, it will take us about a year to convince them that we are here with good intention. We are not here to get benefit, but we are here to help the school. And then the principal finally gets convinced in the last year. Finally, they would be convinced again, they would get transferred. Again, then we have to work with the next principal and convince them that the same. But now I guess, so it took a lot of effort so then I became executive committee member, then I became treasurer, basically working with the president and the secretary. I refused to take on the position of the president or the secretary, but said I'll work in the background. And raised a lot of money. Some of the initial projects that we did for the school include upgrading the science labs. I'm talking about the late 90s and early 2000s. And then furniture for teachers, and then upgrading the toilets. You know, one of the things was the toilets were stinking and not this thing. So we raised money to upgrade toilets. I think that was one of the big first projects we did. And then we got batches to come together and do various initiatives in the school. And I was very closely associated with these activities of the Alumni Association till around 2012-13 period, when I started stepping back a little bit because I got involved in too many things. That is one role. And also I was a VMC member of the school for about 7-8 years, Vidyalaya Management Committee for the school. And so then what happened was, and also as a parent of both my children studied in the school. Their teachers are here. Where's ma'am? She was sitting. She moved here. Yeah, Shashikala ma'am and all of them are here who taught my children. So both my daughter Priyadarshini and my son Subhash studied in the school. So so in various roles. And then this building that we had, it had some very unique features. It was shaped like an aeroplane. And then you had the swinging, at one time we used to have the swinging doors. All of us used to play seesaw with it and so on, right? Our students will slip out of the class from the side with those doors open. Then they replaced doors. But then I felt the school building needed an upgrade. So I went to then Director Professor Anant and convinced him that we need to build a new school because IIT maintains the school building and so on. So I went and convinced him. Then I got a committee formed to certify this building is unsafe. So made myself as the chairman of the committee, came and certified the building is unsafe so that we could demolish it and build a new school. So then, and then I brought in the architect, Vanilla. She had this passion for this thing. Got her appointed as the architect. IIT system of public procurement is a challenge, but somehow we found ways to do that and got this building designed. And I think it's turned out to be a model school on how you design it. But actually we designed this to be 2 floors. The idea was that the multi-story building that we have there, it's not very conducive. The corridors are narrow and so on. The whole idea was to demolish that and build the next floor. But then the subsequent directors took the stand that very few campus kids are coming to the school. So they said we cannot keep investing too much money unless the school attracts more campus kids to come here. So for the current principal and future principals, the building is designed to take 1 more floor. Okay, it's up to you to go convince the director to come and build that extra floor and make IIT put its money here. So the affinity to the school is obviously very deeply entrenched. And then once I got this opportunity to go and start this new IIT in Tirupati back in 2015, when the IIT system has been expanding. The first IIT was started in 1951 in Kharagpur. They're just celebrating the 75th year. I went there actually to Kharagpur for their 75th year launch of their celebrations. So the first 5 IITs and subsequently 2 more IITs started in Guwahati and Roorkee became an IIT. So the 7 IITs are considered first generation IITs from the funding perspective of the Government of India. The first big expansion of the IIT system took place in 2008 when 8 more IITs started in Hyderabad, Bhubaneswar, Mandi, Jodhpur, all these places. 8 more IITs, so it became 7 plus 8, 15. And then the government took decision in 2014 to start 6 more IITs, right? Because IIT's brand name has grown and so on, and every IIT has a KV associated with it. Though there's a resistance among the new IITs to get a KV because now they say you have to do it in project mode. That means that for example, the older IITs with all the money, cash-rich IITs, they don't pay for any of the salaries of the teachers or they don't pay for the running of the school. They only maintain the buildings, right? But with the new IITs that we are starting, KVs, they say it's in the project mode. So you have to pay all their salaries, give housing for them, and then pay KVs another 15% as overhead, right? It's a big burden financially, especially in a new institution which doesn't have enough corpus. It's quite a challenging thing. But anyway, in IIT Tirupati, just to complete the story of the new IITs, so 6 more IITs were started in between. IIT, BHU IIT and ISM Dhanbad also become IIT. So there are 23 IITs now. And so at IIT Tirupati, where I had this opportunity to go as professor in charge, IIT Madras was mentoring IIT Tirupati. So I had gone to get it started off. IIT Madras sent me there to get the institute started off. We had a lot of support, faculty coming and teaching at for the first 2 years at IIT Tirupati, and then of course I got on the chance to become a director, and then in 2017, and I'm on my second term as a director there. So, but we got this opportunity to build this campus from scratch, and today the IIT Tirupati campus has come out beautifully on a 48-acre campus with 22 awards. We have built a lot of sustainability practices, we brought in a lot of all these things. So the next thing is to start a school. So again, the ministry has given us an order saying it should be only a KV. So, so I went and met the commissioner in Delhi, madam, trying to convince her that it should not be a project IIT, project mode, but supported by KVS, but it did come through. So we've only started initially from class 1 to 5, but only one section. And then this year we added class 6, and we'll keep adding. And then this year next year we're also starting Balavatika in our school. So, so it's been, so the association continues with the KV system. But KVS has been an amazing organization and the system. It's got its own challenges with transfers and lack of adequate teachers, that we had to hire a lot of contract faculty. For example, the KV we started at IIT Tirupati, they only posted 2 teachers, the rest of it have to be contract staff. So this is the challenge of the KV system that they're having. And but the whole idea, concept of the KV is amazing. You know, well-rounded, bring out well-rounded individuals with a lot of emphasis on cultural activities, crafts, sports, right? Unlike in most of the schools nowadays, where the focus is only on teaching and cracking exams and so on. That way, KVS gave us a very, very well-rounded education. And I think everyone who studied here is very thankful to all the teachers and the system, KVS system, for the kind of education they've given us. And definitely we need to pay back, right? People have in general done quite well. And the principal was talking about this batch gave so much, so much, so much, and so on. It's not just, so you don't tap to the, I used to be, again in my role at IIT Madras, I was also the IIT Madras Alumni Association, I was executive committee member. Venkatraman, all these people were involved. And then I was advisor alumni affairs of IIT Madras, the new, because IIT Madras created its own office to deal with the alumni, because now alumni started giving a lot of money, how to handle them, all these aspects. Because even in IITs, alumni giving back to the institute started only in the 90s. You know, before the first major donation, I know, to IIT Madras came in 1988 or 89, when a bunch of computers, alumni sent some 30 computers from US, 286 computers. And they didn't know how to receive them. They didn't have a proper system to receive them and all. But now, so I was put in charge as a professor in charge, advisor alumni affairs at IIT Madras, where we set up the Office of Alumni Affairs. Now that office has grown so big that last year they raised 500 crores for IIT Madras. Okay, so you know, you know, my student and my colleague later on at IIT Madras, now he heads the office, Ashwin Mahalingam. And actually, I'm going to go see him today and take him to Tirupati. So what I'm saying is, the culture of giving back, you know, really in the Indian, there were others, but as a culture started only in the 90s. with a lot of Indians going abroad, coming back and learning. In the US, it's a common practice. But more than asking for money, for example, my own batch, we came back for a 40 years reunion about 4 or 5 years back and donated about 30 computers or so. How many? 40? 50? Yeah, 50 computers we had donated from our batch, 79 batch, when we had our 40th reunion here. So as a batch, you can do much more, and people have also given individually. But more importantly, we need to look at this engagement for mentoring of the students here. So there are two things they can give. One is what we call financial equity. People are able to give money. I think that's an easier thing to do, but giving time. And this thing what we call sweat equity. This is what Professor Anand told me once. He said, Satya, you give a lot of your sweat equity for this for these initiatives. So getting help for students, mentoring them, guiding them on future career possibilities. We are, as a country, the opportunities have grown considerably. It's not just computer science that is there for everyone to go and do, but each kid has its, unfortunately in India, often kids are not given the opportunity to go and pursue what they're good at, number one, or their passion, right? Parents try to push them into, straitjacket them into certain careers. So these are kinds of things I think alumni and some of our alumni have done extraordinarily well, even in the other sectors, other than in the area of engineering or medicine, but also in the arts, right? We have people like Rajiv Menon, who became a very good cinematographer and director. These are the people also we need to tap into and bring them on board to motivate the students, guide them, enthuse them in following their passion and where they have the aptitude, right? Not straitjacket the students and so on. So I'm, actually it's in my institute we are hosting the inter-IT games for the first time, right? Earlier days when I was a student, there were only 5 IITs, and the BTech was 5 years. So we got to see inter-IT game in each IIT at least once during a 5-year period as a student. Now there are 23 IITs. So if you go rotate each IIT, it will take 23 years for IIT to host. So now we come up with the formula that 2 IITs will host the intra-IIT games together. But this year, I convinced them that let's do 3 IITs and got IIT Tirupati also to host. So right now, we are hosting, IIT Madras is hosting some of the events. IIT Hyderabad is hosting some events. They are second generation. We third generation IIT, we are hosting a few events. Tennis and weightlifting and chess. And tomorrow is the concluding day and this thing. So I need to, immediately after this meeting, I need to get back so that tomorrow we can do the awards function. But I didn't want to miss this opportunity of getting back to the school. And when the prayer is sung, it gives you, I get my eyes swelled up when I hear the prayer. And even in my campus, sometimes when I'm going by, when the prayer is going on, it brings such nostalgic feeling and such nice feeling. And our prayer is such a beautiful prayer, the school prayer. So thank you very much for this opportunity to have me here in your midst and have a great networking period. And as pointed out the principal, the KVIIT alumni were sort of leaders or first movers in how alumni can get involved in the school. And it's known across the country among all the KVS system that that the KVIIT Madras, how alumni can get, that is the model to be looked at and encouraged. So I hope there were more younger alumni here. I see a lot of the older alumni here, very few younger alumni. I think we need to work on getting them more engaged because they need to carry that forward. and we need at least 2-3 older teachers, because when the alumni come, they relate to their old teachers, right? Mr. P.V. Rao used to really anchor this with a lot of passion. So we need some more teachers also, who have retired, getting more actively engaged so that we sustain this activities and so on, right? Thank you very much and have a great evening. Thank you.
It is truly wonderful to hear you recollect your journey at the KV, which started at the education level, and then you moved on and you're back to setting up KV at the IIT Tirupati. It is wonderful to hear. Now may I welcome our guest of honor, Dr. Manickaswamy, to come and share a few words.
Satyanarayana, IIT Director Tirupati and alumnus, President Mr. Bala, and all my teachers and students, alumni. It gives me an immense pleasure to talk about this alumni because I was longing for that. I think you can see the board. I was the only principal longest to stay at a stretch in this Vidyalaya. Near about 8.5 years, 2015 to 2023. Not because of me, because of my team which I had during the time. My students, my teachers, my management, my regional office, everyone supported me like anything. Because of which I could stand, I could get many things for this upliftment of this Vidyalaya. Today, Professor Satyanarayana was telling about the IITs, how it was coming up across the country. But I could see that how the alumni is coming up. When I was in Jabalpur region, our Murali sir was my, that time assistant commissioner, so-called now the renamed as deputy commissioner. From that I got transferred to HVF Avadi. Hardly 2 years. I was doing very well, very supportive. Not because of me and my teachers, my alumni. The HVF alumni was doing excellently well. Really, I was so happy. All of a sudden, I got transferred to IIT Madras. That time, Salim sir was our deputy commissioner. When I joined HVF, our Murali sir was the deputy commissioner here. Madam Uma was assistant commissioner. And all of a sudden, I was talked, no, I don't want to go to IIT. Let me continue in the HVF Avadi. That was my intention. Because not for anything else. Because my alumni is good. So HVF alumni was doing very well, very supportive for me. I don't want to leave that people because they are ready to do something for my school. Then someone told, sir, even IIT alumni also very good. So from them only I got inspiration. We started HVF Avadi as alumni. Then that I can go. So immediately I came and joined this school, April 6, 2015. That time alumni came to me, receive and welcome me the same day. I was surprised, okay. So that means that people are involved with some committed, not for any hidden agenda. What was sir was, no. We don't have any hidden agenda for alumni because something we can do for the school. Because we are getting every benefit through KVS. But what school will do other than the KVS? So I'm always thinking about my school, how it can be uplifting. Slowly, we come to know that every Teachers' Day they used to come. I thought, okay, Teachers' Day alone not be there. What they will do for the annual day functions. Then they give for the meritorious prizes. Slowly, I involved with them. And after then, I can say that one time, they will scared of me. This fellow, everything will ask for from anything for the school. So, but anyway, they never say no to me for anything. Slowly they are coming up, and I could say n number of support for the KVS, especially KVIIT alumni. When they started the Teachers' Day, when the Corona started up, what they can do it? Immediately I rang up to Mr. Balu. Sir, can we do anything? Then you want what we can do? Sir, some children are unable to pay the fees. They don't have any online accordance with these classes. Then I think whether sir has remember or not, near about 9, new mobile, they came and give to me for the children, those who are unable to attend the classes. I said, sir, I don't want, you give me. I will call the parents, you give. So he gave along with some of the professors from IIT Madras. I could see that Mr. Professor Narayanaswamy, I think is here. So when the children unable to get some kind of maths teacher, he says such a renowned person, he came to school to take the classes even second Saturday and Sunday. See the commitment of it. I don't think about any professors will come, that's different. But I have the rights to call my alumni. He is my alumni. So that kind of attachment I had. So slowly we are coming up, what we can do it. Then they have supported me for ISO certificate. So this is the only Kendra Vidyalayas in India, KVS got ISO certificate. I don't know any KVS, the ISO, maybe they have applied NAC or something, but ISO certificate only this KV with support of alumni. And during that time, our Murali sir was in Joint Commissioner Academics. I requested him, sir, is it possible to? Then he said, you go, unless if you are not involving any financial implication in this institution, you can do it. So immediately we got, and when Madam came, Nidhi Pandey Commission, she was appreciated. Why not other schools are not taken up? That's why that KVIIT is president for not only the academic, even alumni too. So really I feel proud to be a principal of more than 8.5 years. And then when I got transfer to somewhere, where the period came, then regional office, we found really, we worked out survey, who can be the principal of this school so that he can take up the issues with the way which I wanted. That is my selfish, because I don't want this school left unattended. Then we found Mr. Sendhil is one of the best person to come to this school. So we recommended the Deputy Commissioner, he recommended to headquarters, we got back. So that way, the alumni is continuing. So not only the fees paid, every year they are paying fees, every time they, whenever we require any kind of assistance, even the teachers have some kind of issues for the children, the alumni helped, especially I know Mr. Balachandran's sons got some issues, immediately alumni come forward. So such a way, so alumni is a part and parcel of KVIIT. I will never discriminate them, they are away from KVS. Each and every function they used to call. I used to invite them, even sometime I know Mr. Ravi, I used to fight with him. Sir, I invited 5 people, only 2 people came. Why? So they say, like that. So every time they involved with us, and especially I must thank Mr. Bala. So many gifts used to come and give the Teachers' Day. And especially he's an entrepreneur, he used to come bring so many things. So why I am telling you, this is a way of extending my gratitude to all of, nothing else. I extend my gratitude to all the alumni members. This is a platform I got it. And at the same time, even I feel proud to be, in India I can say that 2 alumni is best in schools. One is IIT and one is HBF Abadi. Both schools I worked it. So that way I blessed you. So that both way I helped that I worked in these schools. So that way, HBF Abadi got all the inspiration input from here only. So such a way the alumni are doing, and I expect my children, my students are here. So in future, how Professor Satyanarayana is here or Professor Venkatara and Bal, you should lead and come and support to and this KB, what you have got from the society. So in turn, what you are going to give it. So that gratitude always you should have it. So children, and you convey my wishes to all of your friends and come back to the school with the colorful, the bright futures, what you have done and what you are doing, so that the KVIIT will flourish such a way, it will be not only in India, throughout across the world, that can be a best school in our system. So once again, I thank Mr. Balu and alumni has given me the wonderful opportunity to thank all of you, nothing else. And also, I thank our Professor Murali sir. After the time I could not meet him, and Madam Uma. So they are the stalwart. Mrs. Samudai is here, Mrs. Lalita. So they are my pillars, I can say that. So today I am strong because of these people. So thank you once again. Wish you all good luck. Have a good Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir.
Alumni Association is proud to welcome some of the former teachers of the Kendriya Vidyalaya IIT for having taken the time and effort to be part of the alumni 40th year Ruby celebrations at school. We have distributed some souvenirs for the former teachers as a token of our appreciation and gratitude.
Institution for more than 20 years, Mrs. Lalita Jayaraman, our music teacher. Before I start what she's done, can we all have a round of applause for just the woman that she is, please? She's been an integral part of all our student lives. I'm sure many batches have been under her guidance and have gone to a lot of to nationals, and I'm sure she's been quite a taskmaster, and all of us remember how she has taken us forward. So thank you so much, ma'am. Now I'd like to thank her for the act of she's always been wanting to be a part of the institution, and now she continues to be even after retirement. Today she has donated a few musical instruments to the school because she would like the legacy to continue. Some dholaks, mridangam, guitar, and I'm sure she as a human being would love to be associated and render her services wherever possible. We're truly grateful to you, ma'am. Thank you so much. I'd like to now call upon the President of the Alumni Association. We are going to be releasing the Alumni 40th Year Souvenir. So I'd like to call you, sir, for the release. The Chief Guest, the Guest of Honor, and the Chairman of our Alumni Association, along with our President, please come and release the souvenir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Here goes our souvenir. Thank you so much for releasing the souvenir. As we say this, I think Mr. Balu should be given a huge round of applause. The program is seamless because of the tireless efforts by Mr. Balu. I'm sure the vote of thanks, formal vote of thanks will be there at the end. But here I'd like to take a moment to thank you, sir. We've tested his patience to no end, and he's been consistent in his efforts. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
The color of the T-shirt is wine red. It's more close to the Ruby year celebration, 40th year. So that's why we chose this color.
He's been extremely thoughtful in every step that we have taken, and when he used to come up with his suggestions and planning, we've all been, I think this is the time that I'd like to ask all of you all to get back into helping us out. It's been the same batch of people who have been doing the same rut again and again. We'd like fresh energy, fresh faces. To the backbenchers, we're really counting on you. Thank you for the release of the souvenir and waiting. Now, I'd like to take this moment. We have something truly nostalgic. All our teachers, the teachers who have not been able to attend the program, have sent in their video messages. So we've compiled that into a podcast, and that is going to be played for all of you to watch. If you're not able to play the entirety, anyway, it will be uploaded for all of you and your batchmates to catch up on the YouTube. This is going to be played now, so may I request all of you to take a moment, take probably 15-20 minutes to watch. Thank you.
This is a podcast series of old teachers, starting from the first principal till the last Mr. Manickaswamy, Dr. Manickaswamy. And it runs for about 30 minutes.
Thank you so much. It was a wonderful compilation. And on a personal note, for me, I feel truly blessed because the final message was from my Acharyan, who was the KV principal in his Purvashrama. So it is a truly moment of, I feel really blessed to hear his voice again after eons. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Balu, sir. As we come close to the end of this event, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of you, to our school, to our alumni. May our bonds continue to flourish with more strength and more passion through the passing years. Thank you all of you for being a part of it. And as a formal vote of thanks, I'd like to invite Mr. Ravi to come and thank the gathering on behalf of the alumni. Thank you so much.
Hello, good evening. First of all, I would like to thank our chief guest, Satyanarayana. We have been attending EC meetings together, but it's a real honor to have you here as the chief guest for the 40th Alumni Day. And thank you for taking the time out to come here and honoring us with your visit. Thank you. I would like to thank Principal Sendhil Kumar, our chairman of the Alumni Association, for making such excellent arrangements. And I will not thank Manickaswamy because I think he's been carrying the Alumni Association more than us, so he doesn't have to give us time, it is his duty. But thank you for all you have been doing, all the guidance you have given us so far. And thank you to all the former teachers, because we are what we are because of you. You are also responsible for our failures. So thank you very much. Thank you to all the current teachers. And finally, thank you all the alumni for making it to this function today. Thank you all very much, especially the younger batch. And this is my pet subject. We want you guys in the executive committee. Please come to the executive committee. Tell us what you want from the Alumni Association. We are here to give it to you. We also expect that you will start taking up leadership positions in the Alumni Association. So thank you one and all. And please join us for dinner before you leave. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ravi sir. May I request every one of you to stand up for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे भारत माता की, भारत माता की।
Please join us for dinner, all of you, and take this opportunity to network. Thank you.